Dear students, we are doing chapter 5, that is tables and hyperlinks in HTML. So today we are going to learn about how to create tables in HTML. So let's start.
Chapter 5, Tables and Hyperlinks in HTML. Previously we learned about body text and its attributes. So we can use different attributes along with the body text to format the content of the web page. So we learned about BG color, text and background attributes along with the body text. So this BG color attribute along with the body tag is used to set a background color for your web page. Text attribute is used to set a color for your text that is displayed on the web page. And background attribute is used to set an image as a background for your web page. Then we learned to insert images on a web page. So we can use different attributes along with the image tag to set up the image or to insert the image on your web page. They are source src attribute, align attribute and alt attribute. So this src attribute is used to provide the location of your image. So if you want to insert an image on your web page, you have to use this src attribute along with the img tag. Align attribute is used to insert your image or align your image to the right or left of your web page. And alt attribute is used to provide a brief message on the web page when your image is pointed to. So today we are going to learn about how to insert table in HTML. So we are using 4 sets of table tags for inserting the tables in HTML. Okay. So the first is to inserting a table, we are using table pair of tags. Okay. And for inserting a row in the table, we are using tr pair of tags. Table row. R represents row and T represents table. Okay. So tr pair of tags are used for inserting a row in the table. Now, inserting a cell in the table, we are using TD pair of tags. T represents table and D represents data. Okay. So, for inserting a cell in the table, we are using TD pair of tags. And for creating table headings, we are using TH pair of tags. T represents table and H represents heading. Okay. So, for creating table headings, we are using TH pair of tags. So, there are 4 sets of tags we are using for inserting a table. First is table pair of tags for creating a table. For inserting a row in the table, we are using TR pair of tags. And for inserting a cell in the table, we are using TD pair of tags. Here D represents data. Okay. And for creating table headings, we are using TH pair of tags. Now, how to use these tags for creating a table? So, first of all, we have to open the table tag. Then we have to open the tr tag. So, for creating a table, first we have to open the table tag. Then we have to open the tr tag because we are going to insert a new row. For creating a new row, we have to start with tr tag. Then we have to enter the td pair of tags. In between these td pair of tags, we have to enter the data that you want to insert in that cell. Okay, td pair of tags are used to create a cell. Cell means the data that you want to enter in this particular cell, that you have to enter in between these td pair of tags. Clear? Next, then after this td pair of tags, again you have to open another td pair of tags. In between these td pair of tags, you have to enter the text or data, whatever you want to enter in this cell. Okay, again for the next cell, again you have to enter the data by using this td pair of tags. Then you have to close the tr tag because this row is completed. So you have to close the tr tag. Again you are starting the second row. So again you have to use the tr tag. For that you have to open with the tr tag. Then again the same. What data you want to enter this cell, that you have to enter in between these td pair of tags. Then again for the next cell, again you have to enter the data between the td pair of tags. And for the next also, again you have to enter the data for the td in between the td pair of tags. Then you have to close the tr tag. Okay, then again for the next row, again you have to open the tr tag and again you have to enter these td pair of tags and close the tr tag. Okay, then you have to close the table. Clear? So by using the various attributes with the table tag, you can create a beautiful table. Okay. So the first one is width attribute. This attribute can be used with the table tag to specify the width of the table. So this can be specified in two ways, as pixels or as percentage. Okay, so for that you have to open the table tag with width attribute equal to n. Here n is the number of pixels. So suppose here you are entering 100, then this will create a table with the width of 100 pixels. Okay, suppose here in this syntax you have to open the table and width attribute equal to n percentage. So if you here you are entering 50 percentage, then this will create a table which will always be 50 percentage of the size of the width of your window. Okay, so here n is the percentage of the window width. Okay, so if you want to set a width for your table, you can either use this number of pixels or you can use in percentage. Okay, same like you can use this height attribute also. For this height attribute, again you have to open the table tag, then you have to enter the height attribute equal to n. Here n is the number of pixels, otherwise you can use this table height equal to n percentage. Here n is the percentage of the window width. Okay, next, border. So for creating a border for your table, you can use this border attribute along with the table tag. For that you have to open the table tag, then border equal to n. Here n is the width of border. Okay, suppose if you are entering here 0, or if you are not providing any border for your table, then the table will not show a border. Okay, but there will be a space for the border. So you have to provide some value over here for showing the border of our table. Okay, next, BG color. This is background color for the table. So if you want to set a background color for your table, you have to open the table tag, then background color equal to, you have to enter the color name, which color you want to provide as the background color for your table. Next, align. For the alignment of the table, if you want to align your table at the center of the web page or right or left of your web page, you have to use this align attribute along with the table tag. So for that you have to open the table tag, then align equal to, instead of alignment you have to enter for which position you want to align the table. It can be right, left or center of the window. Okay. So today's practical to create a table using table tags and its attributes.
So students, I have already created a notepad program for creating a table in HTML. Okay, so I have saved the program in the name of tables.html. Okay, so this is my notepad program, tables.html. I have saved in the name of tables.html. So first of all, you have to open the notepad in your computer and then you have to type the program. So for creating a web page, first of all you have to open the HTML tag, then after the HTML tag you have to open the header tag. Okay, then after that you have to open the title tag, then give a title for your web page. Here I have given the name students list. Okay, then close the title, then you have to close the header tag. After closing the header tag, you have to open the body tag. So now we are going to in the body tag only, within the body tag only we are going to insert a table. So for that, first of all you have to open the table tag. So in the table tag I have used different attributes here. So like align, table align equal to center. So I want to align my table at the center of the web page. Okay, so I have given the align equal to center. Then I have given the background color of my table as pink. So BG color equal to pink. Okay, then we have learned about another attribute, that is border, table border. So I have provided the border equal to 1. Okay, and we learned width and height of the table also. So here I have given the width as 50% and height of the table as 50%. Okay, so we have learned different attributes that we can use along with the table tag. So what are the attributes I have used here? Align, aligned at the center. For that you have to first open the table tag, then align equal to center, then BG color equal to pink, and border equal to 1, width equal to 50% and height equal to 50%. Okay, then so our attributes are used here. Now we are going to insert a row for the table. So for inserting a row we have to open the tr tag. Okay, so in the row, so whenever we are creating a table, first of all we will provide heading for the table. In each row we will provide heading. So in the first row we will give the heading only. So I am giving the heading. For that I have opened the th tag. So my first heading is class. Okay, so in the first cell of the first row the heading is class. Then my next heading girls. So After closing every heading, I have to open another th tag and I have to enter the text that I have to provide as the heading, girls. Then I have to again close the heading. Then again I have opened the heading tag, th tag. Then I have closed the then I have to enter the text that I have to give as heading, table heading, okay, boys. Then I have closed. So in the first row of my table, what I have done, I have given 3 headings for the first row. What are the headings? Class, girls and boys. For each heading I have to use the th pair of tags. For the first heading I have used th pair of tags. Then again I have to open the another th pair of tag and I have to close it, and again I have to use another. So for the 3 I have used here 3 th pair of tags for providing heading for my first row, okay. Then I have to close the tr tag because my first row is completed now. Then I have closed the tr tag. Now for the second row again I have to open the tr tag. Then now our heading is over. Now we have to enter data inside the cell. In the second row I have to enter the data. So for the first cell I am giving data as 8a. So I have to use td pair of tag for entering the data in the cell, okay. So open the td tag, then 8a, then close the td tag. Then my next data for the next cell is 15. So I have opened the td, then enter 15 and close the td tag. Then again I have opened the td tag, then enter the value and close the td tag, okay. So my second row is completed. So I close the second row. Again for the like that I have to open the third row and enter the values same as previous, okay. Okay, and fourth row also. So for 8a, 8b and 8c I have entered the values, okay. Now I have closed the tr tag, and then I have to close the table tag because I have opened the table tag here, right. Here I have opened the table tag, and so I must have to close the table tag also. So I closed the table tag, then I have to close the body tag and then HTML. Now I told you I have saved the Notepad program in the name of tables.html. So I have to open this tables web page from the documents. So I have saved in the documents only. So I am going to documents, okay. Now you can see here tables, okay. So this is my web page. I am opening this. Now you can see. So the table is aligned at the center of the web page, okay, and height and width I have given as 50%, okay. Now then I have given the background color as pink. Then in the first row we have created the headings as class, girls and boys. In the second row we have entered the data by using td tags 8a, 15, 17, okay. Then the third row again we have entered the data 8b, 16, 14. Again for the fourth row we have entered 8c, 18 and 16, okay. So this is the way how we have to create a table in HTML. Now go to Notepad program. Now I am doing some changes here. Now I am going to align my table to the left of the web page, okay. Instead of pink I am entering here blue, okay. Now border, see I am not providing any value, I am providing here 0. Now width 75% and height same 50%. I am not doing anything, okay. Now instead of this 8a, 15 I am giving here 18, okay. Here instead of 14 I am giving 15, okay. So I have done some changes here. Now go to file and save. Now we will check. Go to the web page. Now refresh. See, because the width we have entered as 75%, so the width is increased now, and we have given the border value of 0, so there is no borders. Now the table will not show any borders over here because we must provide a border value, otherwise it will not show the borders, but the spacing is there, right. Then whatever changes we have done, that data, and we have aligned the table to the left of the web page, so it has moved to the left of the web page. Okay, so this is the way you have to create a table in HTML.
So children, that's all about today's topic. Rest of the topic we will do in our next class. Okay, thank you.